Leo, either you are going to give that message or someone's going to give that message that they are burdensome and you're tired of dealing with their burdensome behavior. Because these are the worst 2 10s you could ever have. Out of the 10s, these are the worst 2 10s. Hi guys, welcome to LC Empress Tarot. So this is a reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Okay, so the deck we're going to use is Tarot Golden Black Edition. Alright, so we're going to get into it. None of this wasting time nonsense. Let's go. Spirits, angels, ancestors, guides, what do we have for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Leo, Leo, Leo. I saw the Knight of Wands, and the first card out for you, Leo, is the Page of Wands, which is your own energy. And then the Page of Pentacles. I'm going to take them. I wasn't going to take these two, but I'll take them. The Three of Swords. And then the Nine of Cups. The pages are messengers. Not necessarily messengers, but they can be the beginning of a message. And then we have that Three of Swords, and then we have the Nine of Cups. And then we have the King of Wands, which is also your energy too. It's not you, it's the Sagittarius, but it's also your energy too. Leo, are you above someone? And I don't mean that in a rude way. I mean like, are you above someone, or is someone else above you? Because the reason why I say that, right, is because of how these cards look. So we have the King of Wands, and we have the Nine of Cups, then we have the Three of Swords, and we have the Page of Pentacles, and then we have the Page of Wands. And it doesn't look like satisfaction to me. In between the King of Wands and the Nine of Cups is the Three of Swords. In between that Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles is the Three of Swords. I feel like, you know, whatever situation is going on in your world, there is something and you are above it. Now, the Empress could be you, it could be someone else. Empress, yes, it's a female, but that's besides the point. We all have masculine and feminine energies, okay? But I feel like there's a situation that you are above, Leo. Either you are above it or someone else is above it. We have the pre-Empress card, the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody is most definitely above this. I don't know if it's you, I don't know if it's someone else, but these two cards coming out together. Leo, either you're dealing with a situation or you're dealing with somebody who's not on your level. Or someone feels this way about you. You're not on this person's level. Or you are on this person's level and you keep underplaying yourself. Or this person is on your level and you just don't see it. Page of Swords. We have pages. There's so many pages. Somebody is watching someone who is above them. That's essentially what someone is doing. And I don't like to say it like that, but someone is watching somebody who is above them. Somebody could be watching you, Leo, because they think that you're regal. And Three of Cups. Somebody could be watching someone live their best life. Yeah. Someone's watching someone live their best life. The Ace of Wands. I was going to, but no. Someone's watching someone have a new start in life. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Someone's watching someone have karma turn in their favour. And then the Moon. Leo, if you're above it or you're above somebody, somebody's wondering, how do you have all of this fortune? How do you have all of this good stuff? How do you have it? How do you do it? How does it happen for you? That's what they're watching you do. They're watching you and they're seeing, how do you make that happen? How? But at the center of this is that heartbreak. The Hermit. Introspection. How do you do it? Well, I do it by following my own compass. I do it by following my own guided light. I mean, God, you got shit for brains or something. I don't know why I want to say it like that. Look, Seven of Swords. Somebody thinks that you're probably out here doing the most sneakiest of shit, and you're not. You're not. Some of you might have suspicions about somebody else doing sneaky shit. And if that's the case, that's just pure jealousy, because they're not. They're not. No. See, Death. And then the Hangman. Or they could be. I mean, they could be. Because the Hangman is essentially a traitor. And the Seven of Swords isn't exactly the best card in the world. Or it could be the end of someone's sneaky ass ways. But then they'll just appear to be innocent even though they're not. I don't fucking know. Oh, and the Five of Swords is in the reverse. The Five of Swords is in the reverse. I feel like a situation has ended in your world, Leo. The fuss, the fighting, the arguing, the feeling financially insecure, feeling out of place, feeling cold, feeling destitute is out of place. It's not happening anymore. Not happening anymore, because we have the Knight of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, because you've moved on. Yeah, you've moved on and you cut the shit. Like Queen of Swords, like you just cut the shit. You're just like, nope, I'm not doing this anymore, I'm cutting the shit. Ace of Pentacles, and then the Six of Wands. I'm focused on victory now, I'm just gonna cut this shit. I'm cutting this shit. I'm moving on. Because you called time on it, Judgment. Whatever the situation was, you called time on it and you stood your ground. And people from the bars were like, no, you can't, you can't. Well, I fucking well can. I don't know why I want to speak like that, but that's how you're speaking. You've called time on something. Somebody doesn't want something to be over. I'm telling you, whatever the heartbreaking situation is, someone doesn't want something to be over. The King of Pentacles in the reverse. I think that you feel like somebody was a drain on your resources. They were a drain on your resources. Somebody could feel that way about you, Leo, that you were a drain on their resources, so now they have to cut you loose and go about their business. We've got the Six of Wands again, that victory. I'll take these three. Okay. So we have the Ace of Swords. And we have the Five of Wands. And then we have the Two of Wands. And then we have Justice. The Five of Wands makes the Seven of Wands. Five of Wands plus the Two of Wands makes the Seven of Wands. So between the Seven of Wands, we have the Ace of Swords and Justice. There's truth to a situation. There's truth to a situation, and I think the best way somebody thought about bringing justice to themselves, could have been you, could have been someone else, was to cut it off. That's how somebody thought about bringing justice to a situation, was to cut it off. Yeah, cut it off and drop the burden of it. Ten of Wands. I don't know who it was. Ten of Swords. Fuck my life. Ten of Swords, and then we have the Page of Cups. And then we have the King of Swords. Somebody made a judgment. Because we have a lot of mental clarity cards here, and all the pages are out. Yeah, all the pages are out. Leo, either you are going to give that message or someone's going to give that message that they are burdensome and you're tired of dealing with their burdensome behavior. Because these are the worst two tens you could ever have. Out of the tens, these are the worst two tens. This is burdens and this is being stabbed in the back. These are the worst two tens you can ever have. I don't know what it is with Leos getting like stabbed and shit. Like, pardon me. Somebody, Leo, I don't even want to say this. If this is relationship related, right? Somebody realizes that the person that they're dealing with is far too young, far too immature, doesn't have the capacity to deal with the kind of relationship that they want. Okay, so this person is moving on. That's the heartbreaking situation. In terms of career or finances, and okay, let me finish that thing about the relationship thing. The whole thing about the Nine of Pentacles and the Empress, okay, is essentially somebody looking at somebody else who's more on their level. Okay, they may only be a King of Wands, they may only be a King of Swords, they may only be a Queen of Swords, two cold energies, okay, but having someone who is a Nine of Pentacles or an Empress on your arm is going to look better, look a bit better than having someone who behaves like a page, which is essentially a child. Okay, there's that. But then in terms of like career or even finances or something like that, it's like somebody realizing that the situation that they're in terms of career and finances is too small fry, and they are worth more than what they're currently getting. And someone is going to communicate that. Because I feel like somebody has been carrying that burden and stabbing themselves in the back over and over and over for a situation they don't need to any longer. And they're going to be bringing that justice to them. They're going to go within and they're going to bring that justice to themselves, and they're going to go on whatever new karmic cycle they're going to go on with that Wheel of Fortune. And we're going to do it. Because you have the Ace of Wands and you have the Ace of Swords. And it's funny because out of the court cards that are out here is the King of Wands and the King and Queen of Swords. Then we have all these pages. Then we have all these pages. Yeah? We have the Ace of Wands out, we have the Ace of Swords out. So it's a passionate truth. Somebody's not going to be holding back anymore. I swear to God, look at that. The Nine of Wands, the Five of Cups, and then the Six of Pentacles. I feel like somebody is regretting and is tired of breadcrumbing themselves in a relationship they know brings them no form of satisfaction. That King of Wands needs to be satisfied, and I'm guessing it's you, because here's the Sun. And then here's the Fool. And then here's the Emperor just out at the side. We also have the Devil. Actually, no, the Queen of Swords isn't out. I thought the Queen of Swords was out. She came out for a minute. Unless I'm thinking of something else. This is stepping into masculine energy. And it could have been highlighted during Aries season. It might even come to fruition by Leo season, because these are two Aries cards. These two. They're both Aries. Some say this one's Aquarius, but I consider it to be Aries. And then we have the Sun, which is Leo. So whatever the situation is, it might be concluded by your season. Which isn't much time at all. The Knight of Pentacles. So even though the situation doesn't improve, somebody is still going to try and offer something. And I have this funny feeling that whoever says enough is enough does not want it. We have the King of Pentacles out as well, and the Knight of Wands. Doesn't want it. Someone doesn't want it. Look at that. Then we have the Knight of Swords and the Four of Wands. Whatever situation you end, whatever situation in which you stop breadcrumbing yourself, Leo, someone's going to offer to it. They're going to come rushing in and they're going to offer it. But, don't come rushing in and offer it. The Knight of Swords came out again. But it's like, it's too little, too late. It just, yeah, Ace of Pentacles. And then we have the World. You've closed out the cycle. It's a successful completion. Look at that. Ten of Cups. The Tower. And then the World. So that's where this King of Wands will have great satisfaction. He will have great satisfaction. Okay? When this Tower, which is the Ten of Cups next to the 10, which is the Ten of Cups, next to the Tower, when this falls down, he will have satisfaction, wish fulfillment. Yeah. He will have that. He will most definitely have that. Whoever the King of Wands is, they will have that satisfaction. Male, female, it don't matter. And it might not break down until Leo season. And I feel like, Leo, you're dealing with somebody who just doesn't get it. They just don't get it. They're focused on what was instead of looking at what you're going to do. Yeah. Look at that. the Hierophant, and then the Eight of Cups. It's the ending of a union. Something's over, Leo. Something is over in your world, and you know that it's over. And you're not afraid for it to be over either. And I don't think you're disillusioned. You're not. I think, Leo, you've kind of worked out what you want, what you need, how you wish to feel. And it's the end of that. It is the end of that. The devil. You're breaking the toxic ties. You are freeing yourself with that Eight of Swords. You're freeing yourself from the mental imprisonment and moving forward. And then we have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're freeing yourself. Okay. That was a lot. Jeez. Okay, so we're going to get into your oracle to close this out. Alright, so this is the oracle we are using. The Isis oracle. Okay. So if this reading resonates, great. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Maybe your next reading might be yours. Check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Unless you're my sister and you can only just check and you can only just check your Venus. Oh boy. Okay guys, please like, share, subscribe. Yeah. Okay. One more shuffle. Okay, Angels, Spirits, Guides, Ancestors, what do we have for Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. One card, please, for Leo. Ow. This is the card you got out. How did I know someone was going to get a repeat card? I had a feeling. Anyway, the card says, Wings of Isis. You have a special spiritual relationship with the angelic worlds. Part of your soul purpose is to birth angelic consciousness and values such as fairness, compassion, and service into this human culture. This oracle also brings you angelic assistance, intervention, and confirmation too. I think it was Aquarius that got this one, Leo. So if I was you, I'd check out Aquarius too. And we'll read the one at the bottom, because I feel drawn to the one at the bottom. I don't always do. But it says, Key of Life. The Ark portends new life being born through you now. This new life being born in... Oh God, let me read this again. Key of Life. The Ark portends new life being born through you now. This new life being born in whatever form will enrich your life, bringing you more into wholeness and fulfillment. Do not give up on your creative destiny. Stay with it. You are flowing in the right direction and you have spiritual support from the unseen worlds. Let it happen. Let it happen. Leo, if somebody decides to not fuck with you because they don't see you as on their level, let it happen. If you see someone else who's not on your level or whatever, just let it happen. Whatever the situation going on is, if you find yourself above it or somebody else thinks that they're above it, let it happen. It's supposed to happen. Let it go. It's just not for you. Let it pass. Okay? So, that's what I have for you. Bye.